white lion cards, and of course we'll follow it up with the relationship reading. But before we begin, for those of you who want to know what the special for the July, what comes along, shall I say, with the July readings is, you can order a My Best Life reading for only $20. You email me at theoracletimes@gmail.com, and then what I do is I pull cards that will describe the best life that you can have. And you will get guidance as well as how to achieve that. And if you follow through with the guidance, you will actually get this best life. So it's not predictive for the way your life is at the moment. It's predictive for the way your life could be if you follow through on the guidance. And these readings are turning out amazing. They are enlightening and surprising and amazing readings. So if you would like a reading like that would describe your best life and how to achieve it, just email me at theoracletimes@gmail.com. For $20, I will do the reading. Simple. Okay, and I'll put that email address in the description box below once I've finished uploading this video. Let's do your July reading now, shall we, Leos? Let's see what's in store for you. Ah, your card comes up as the very first one, the Leo card. Okay, and that's nice. Very, very nice. Ha! You have some nice cards here. Okay, let's do the white lion cards with it so we can get a bit more of a story here. Okay. All right. Okay. Wow, okay. Getting a lot of the white lion gods cards here. Okay, so first up you get the strength card, which is your card, right? In this deck it's got a tiger, but normally it has a lion in the card. And this is about great inner strength. It's also about releasing judgments, preconceived ideas. Judgments are normally those, aren't they? So you have the renew card with that, which tells me something within you looks at things through renewed eyes. You look at the same situation, but you look at it differently. You release your judgments of that situation. You look at it from a different perspective, a renewed perspective, and a stronger standpoint. Maybe something that challenged you before and probably had you buckling a bit at the knees. You look at it with different judgment this time, and it renews the way you are looking at it. Because I say this because of the rest of the lineup of your cards as well. You get the King of Earth, which is the Midas touch, a successful time, what you apply yourself to. It brings due rewards. You apply yourself well, and the material gains from it are good. Okay, King of Earth. You get the Zucara Ra with it, white lion gods cards. These cards, I still have to look at the gods cards because there's just so much information in here. Okay, and this is about it's time to rely on your inner wisdom. Learn to look within and let your inner light shine brightly. If you put these two cards together, one says Midas touch, the other one says rely on your inner wisdom. You have it within you at the moment. I hear the word alchemical. You have it within you at the moment that what you do, and you are guided from within, and you do it and touch it, it turns into something amazing. Okay? Regardless of the challenges that you did, because this does show up at the beginning, yeah, with the strength card, there were challenges. Now it starts turning out the way you wanted to, or it starts bringing in the due rewards for the energy that you've put into it. Because this continues, then you get the Six of Air, which is the end of a difficult situation, and things are now looking up. So things are drawing, I would say, either to a close, or they're shifting gears big time. Actually, shifting gears is what I'm hearing. And it's starting to improve greatly. So July seems a great improvement in your story or the way that this is unfolding. You get the Sphinx card with it, which is another white lion card. White lion gods card, should I say. The rest of the cards I can read well. And this is your time will come if it's in alignment with your true purpose and cosmic order. Okay. Justice and equality for all. This is your time in the sun. And if you look at it with the Six of Air, which is saying that things are now going to improve, they're looking up, difficult times are coming to an end, and you get the Sphinx card with it, I'd say your time in the sun is arriving in July. You're going to get the sun shining on you, the sun shining from within you outwards. Your time in the sun has come. You will get the reward and the recognition for the due diligence that you have been doing, and possibly been facing quite a bit of challenges for it as well. But you're now about to see the rewards in July for all that energy and challenges that you faced. You get the 10 of water after that, which is about contented family life, things going well materially and emotionally. You're just feeling in a really, really good place. Interestingly, the serve card comes up with that, which tells me that you served greatly. You did a lot of service. You put in a lot of effort. And a lot of the time you were possibly not rewarded for it. But now the time comes where you are going to be rewarded, not necessarily directly from what you did, but the universe is going to be rewarding you. You're going to feel content. You're going to have material income. You're going to feel content in your emotions. Your service will have paid. You'll get paid in many ways. The universe will pay you in many ways for the service that you have rendered. That is a very nice reading, Leos. Okay, so let's have a look at your relationship reading. Right, and here the cards are. We've got really iffy weather today. It starts out warm, then it gets freezing, then it rains. It's not supposed to rain here this time of year. We have summer rain, not winter rain. Then the sun shines again. Then the clouds come over and it's freezing. You just cannot keep up. I don't know what's going on. It's very temperamental. Okay, Leo, let's see what's in store for you guys relationship-wise in... Hang on now. Oh, hi, Louisa. Okay. You have a good friend, that's a Leo. He rescues stray dogs and cats. Oh, best kind of people, though. They're best kind of people. Okay. Oh, okay. So, how is Sass doing, Louisa? Tiger is fast asleep in one tiny little spot of sun that comes and goes. I actually had to buy him winter pajamas yesterday. He freezes at night, poor boy. I wrap blankets on him, but it doesn't stay on him. So he got his first little pair of winter pajamas. Too cute for words. I should actually take a picture sometime and post it up for you guys to see. Right, so the white line cards that come with your relationship cards is, let's see, what is that about? Okay. And this, nice. Okay. Second time that card showing up. Okay, so you got the unrequited card first, which tells me that some kind of rejection has happened or is going to happen at the beginning of July. The communicate and listen card comes up with this, which says to me there is some kind of message in this rejection that you need to listen to. The person who is rejecting you, whether it's a new relationship or an existing one, in there something, some kind of communication that you need to take note of. I want to say to you, the rejection is not the focus point. There is something that they will communicate to you in that rejection. That is what you need to listen to, because the rest of the lineup is good of cards. You get soulmate and you get light. So it is a soulmate that is doing the rejecting in some way, okay? But the light card says to me, the light will be at the end of this tunnel. Something good will come of this. Lightness will come of it, right? But there's something about that rejection that is necessary to listen to pay attention to, and it is your soulmate, this person. They're not going to reject you out of hand. It is something that they are trying to communicate to you via a rejection. But it's going to be fine because the light shows up. Louise is saying to me that Sass is struggling with the heat. Crazy the weather at the moment, isn't it? And sometimes I think that that heat with dogs is more difficult to deal with than cold, because cold you can just pile blankets on them and heaters, but heat is very difficult. And I'm sure you guys don't have aircon. You like the other way to us. We have aircon, but we don't have heating. You guys probably have, I don't know, I'm not sure. It depends on where you live, you know, how much more heat you, but I guess you also have a lot of heat where you are. We don't have heating. We just freeze when it gets cold. We're just not used to it. But yeah, I would say for dogs especially, dealing with cold is a bit easier because you can pile blankets on them. Right now, if you get time out with your partner, this rejection, it's a soulmate. Pay attention to the communication. It's going to work out. See if you can get with this partner of yours somewhere quiet where you can actually communicate. If someone rejects you that could possibly be a soulmate, it could be a case of taking a bit of a step back and being quiet. Let it unfold as it is going to, because the story does carry on. You get the strength card with this retreat card, which says to me, The strength to be gained in this is definitely taking a step back and being quiet. So that is going to be the thing to do. Don't push, don't shove, just wait a bit. Just step back quietly and wait for this to unfold as it will. Yeah, Louisa, heat can be very challenging. Living where I live, I can fully empathize with you. So the final two cards you get here is the flirt card, which says to me, take that step back from the rejection, communicate as you can, listen carefully, but take a step back, don't push. And then once you get the feeling again, you'll be prompted, make a light-hearted approach to the person, okay? Keep it light-hearted. Generally keep it light-hearted after that, because possibly they're going through something. It's not showing up in the reading at the moment, or exactly what it is, so you may only get to know what it is, say, in August. Maybe it'll turn up in your August reading. But there's something about not pushing at this stage. Communicate and just listen, but don't push the issue. Keep it light-hearted, take a little bit of a step back, give the person the room to deal with whatever it is. Yeah, because the Horus card, this white lion card, says don't take rash action from this. So if the rejection comes in, don't have a knee-jerk reaction or jump to conclusions or try to push or whatever it is. Just take a step back. Watch a while, communicate if you can, keep it light-hearted if you can, and give it time to play out to its full potential, because I don't think we have the full story yet. That is still coming up. Or the person needs to work through things that you're not 100% aware of at the moment. And definitely that first rejection card that came up with the communicate and listen says to me, the rejection is not the story. There's something behind that. And you will get to see what it is if you don't push, and it can keep the communication light and actually give the person the room to perhaps approach you even, rather than pushing them. Okay? Yeah, so that is your reading for the month of July, Louisa. I hope that you and Sass, that it cools down at some stage. This crazy planetary weather at the moment. Absolutely unbelievable. Make sure you hydrate. Make sure that Sass is hydrating as well. You get a nice hydration fluid from the vets for the dogs. Your ex-boyfriend lives in Joburg. Okay. And a Dachshund. Ah, he must have been quite a good guy, even though he's your ex. He couldn't have been that good if he's your ex. But if he's got a Dachshund, he couldn't be that bad. I'm so biased, aren't I? Oh dear, my little Dachshund, as you all know, is just the apple of my eye. Right, guys, so that is your reading for July. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Just a reminder, if you would like that My Best Life reading, just email me at theoracletimes. Oh, Louisa says that her ex-boyfriend is lovely and they're still friends. Okay, yes, I think the Dachshund is the indication that you can still be friends, right, Louisa? Okay, so if you would like that My Best Life reading for $20, really an awesome reading, please email me at the Oracle Times and I will sort it out for you. I'll put my email address in the description box below. Sending you all hugs and blessings. Louisa, thank you so much for chatting to me, and I hope it cools down for you guys. We'll speak again soon.